great way to, finish a great career, right? Tribute to the team. I mean, a shutout. How can you lose a shutout, right? So, great job defense, great job O-line, receivers blocking on the perimeter, and, Rourke calling out the right plays. Just a total team win.
Eric, how does it feel for the defense to get a shutout in a bowl game?
It's a great feeling. We've been preparing for, it seems like, a long time now for this game, and to come out and shut out a great team like San Diego State, it feels great.
AJ, what did Nate say to you on the sideline right before that final play? So you guys had a little moment there. What was that message?
He just thanked me for the leadership I brought to the team. I told him thank you for the same thing. He's a great leader, a great friend, and someone that I'm going to be in touch with the rest of my life.
Has it really set in for either of you yet? Not to make this any emotional or anything, but has it really set in yet? You just won your final game of your college career?
Not for me, really. I just have a great feeling right now about this win, and I don't really want to think about all the sad stuff yet.
Yep, same. Trying to push it back. A couple times it came up when I was talking to the coaches, but I'm just trying to think about it right now.
Evan, from December, from your last game against Akron until now, what things did you improve most on defense to contribute to the shutout, which it's the second time in 2 bowl games where you haven't even allowed a touchdown, if you knew that?
Okay. Well, we pride ourselves on stopping the run, so that's our first goal for every game we go into, and we did that tonight, and it really helped us out.
AJ, the way you guys finished the season strong, how do you feel about where you lead the program as you head out?
The way the team, finished the season is tribute to our coaches. We got a hard-nosed head coach, and it showed late in the season. We were just wearing teams down. You can tell that their bodies weren't used to the pounding through a full season, and for us to go out this way, it's a big tribute to our seniors.
Either of you guys, were you aware that Coach Solich became the oldest head coach in FBS when Bill Snyder retired?
I was aware, yes.
Any old man jokes for him or anything?
No, with his energy, we don't even really think he's that old, honestly. He brings it to work every day, and we love him around here. So,
What's it been like to play for him?
it's been an honor, truly. He's one of the best coaches in college football. To have a chance to play for Frank Solich, it's a dream.
Yeah, as a running back playing under a great running back, it's just cool to learn from him through the years, and to have him, a little older than most coaches. Young coaches, are at a school for a couple years and they leave. Him being there like 14 years, we've just been lucky that he stayed around and coached us through our career.
Did it mean a lot to you guys to leave with the win and give that to him maybe as like a final parting gift?
Yeah, you never want to finish your season or your career with a sour taste. So we're ecstatic that we got this final win.
Yeah. Now when Coach, looks back and thinks this senior class, he can think of this great bowl win.
How does it feel as a senior class to get back-to-back bowl wins, 9-win seasons, and 34 wins as a senior?
It feels great. I think that's a tribute to how many leaders we've had in this senior class and even below us. We bring it every day, practice, games, keep our energy up, and that's a tribute to our leadership we have.
AJ, you'll leave quite a legacy. How do you feel about the guys coming up behind you that'll take your role next year?
Now we got some ballers coming up. Julian hit a 4.3 this offseason, so I'm excited to watch him get on the outside next year. And then, our other backs are just strong, physical guys. Jake Netherton, he was my lifting partner all summer, and he went toe-to-toe with me in all the lifts. So he made me better, and I'm excited to see him, along with, young O'Shawn and the new guys coming in.
questions for our student athletes? Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Coach Solich, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Can we open it up for your comments, please?
No, that was not patience shown there. Sorry I'm late. But in any case, really proud of the guys. They've been special right from the start. You know, you look back and you look at spring ball, you look at fall camp, you look at summer conditioning, what they went through, and it is a special group. I've been around a lot of really good athletes, dedicated athletes, but as a group of athletes, this is about as good as it gets. Not only with their work ethic on the field, but off season, their character, the way they do things in terms of leadership. So. Really a special group. It'll be tough to see these guys go. They're not going to be easy to replace. I do know that, but we do have a structured group coming back that I think will also develop to be really good for our program.
What kind of momentum does this give you going forward in the offseason?
I think great momentum. You know, obviously, winning a bowl game is always a great momentum boost. For the off season, but you know this game against San Diego State, you know, very good football team, very tough physical football team, you know, and they run the ball right at you, try to beat you up a little bit with that, and if you're not careful, they'll just keep doing that, and pretty soon you're behind, you know. And defensively, you know, fourth in the nation in terms of stopping the rush, but we did have a feeling going in that we were going to be able to. Run some plays at them and gain some good yards. You know, maybe not get the 10 to 15 yard gains a lot, but get the 4 to 5 yard gains, which is going to move you down the field, and then that led into some of the passing game too. So.
Coach, 5 of your first 6 plays were handoffs to AJ. Was that just a tone setter right from the beginning? You guys weren't going to back down from a really good run defense?
Well, you know, we knew at some point in time we were going to have to establish some kind of run in this game. If we didn't get that done, it was going to be a long day for us. So we started right out trying to get that done. I think the linemen accepted that as a challenge to get things going early in the running game to help us get to where we were able to put some points on the board and get rolling a little bit. And then obviously defensively controlled them well and played a great defensive football game. I thought the coaches on both sides of the ball did a great job in preparing for this game.
How do you look back on the season, 9 wins, finished strong, some games earlier than you had back? How do you kind of evaluate your
Yeah, I always look at the ones that kind of got away. You know, there were a few that we won fairly close too, you know, so, but this very easily could have been and maybe should have been a 10-11 win football team. And, you know, I wish I could have done more to help these guys because I think they are a special group.
Coach, when you look back on the careers, everybody wants to ask you about AJ, but 3 offensive linemen, Joe Anderson, Joe Lowry, Ouellette, how important were those guys to offensive success this year? Just how important were they?
Yeah, those 3 seniors provided great leadership for us, and they're really outstanding athletes, you know. And Darrell came back from a back injury that, you know, we did not know if he'd get much playing time in this year, but he held up really well and he's got great athleticism, very smart player, very tough player. And Joe Lowry and both Joes just got great size and excellent speed and for big guys and tough. So one of the better lines we've had at Ohio.
Frank, you had a chance to embrace your wife real quick after the game. A few words with athletic director Shelley. You get to lift another trophy. This is what you keep doing, right? Like these are the days that you come to in July when you watch them.
Well, you know, I love the relationships that you're able to build with your players and your coaches. All that kind of is what entices me to want to keep going a little bit, you know. The wins are great. Believe me, you know, I don't sleep at night whether we win or lose right after a game, you know. But but losing gets tough and can get discouraging. But when you have guys like we've had over the years, and guys that want to win as badly as they do and do everything they can to win, it makes you want to keep going and be a part of what they're all about.
Coach, in the second half when you were up 20-0, you called a trick play, the flea flicker was very successful. What went into the decision to call the play there, and what was the demeanor on the sideline after that? Because that just about determined the result.
The demeanor on the sideline was ecstatic after that play worked, and then obviously extended the lead to where it was going to get more and more difficult for them to make a comeback. And Coach Albin and Izzy upstairs, and some of us downstairs, there was a lot of talk going on about that play because they were blitzing about every play. And so that's not a great play to run into a blitz in terms of trying to get it off, and a fumble could have occurred, but we kept debating it, and Coach Alvin said let's go, so I said fine, I guess, but it worked about as well as it could have worked, and obviously it was a big play in terms of getting the extra points on the board that kind of made things seem a little disheartening to them.
You guys this morning signed perhaps the best class you've ever brought in. How do you feel about that group as a whole and kind of
Yeah.
the program?
I agree with you. I think it is a special class, and they all put their name on the dotted line this morning, and I think we've recruited really well here the last 3 or so years. I think we've had some special players, some special classes in that group, and this one I think will turn out to be really, really good. So anxious for those guys to get here and get the returners back and get going.
Speaking of returners, what does Nathan Rourke bring to the team off the field?
Well, not only is he a great talent and gives everything he's got on the football field, but you don't beat him in terms of preparation. I don't care if you're a player or a coach. You probably have to. It's tough to get more time put in preparation than what he does. So, I think all our players understand that. They see that, recognize that, and he becomes very special to our program and his leadership as well as his talent. And I think he's just loved by the guys in terms of what he's all about, and is very bright, and can run, can throw, can do it all. So we expect him to have another great year next year.
You mentioned yesterday that you guys as a program want to take a couple more steps. What other steps would you like to see?
We'd like to get in the top 25 with some regularity. There were a few years ago, I think we got in the top 25 for a while, but that's come and gone. Now we want to get into that top 25 and do it on a consistent basis, and want to be the team that can represent the group of five and get to the big bowl. And so those are the steps. We just want to win with a lot of consistency to where we're recognized as one of the better programs around the country in the group of five.
On the topic of enjoying what you're doing, Bill Snyder's retirement gave you the mantle of oldest head coach in FBS. How do you look at that? Like it?
I don't look at it very well. It's what it is. I feel like I still have a lot of energy. I still feel like I communicate well with players and coaches, and so I'm not feeling like the oldest coach. At least not tonight.
Are you enjoying yourself with these kids enough to say that retirement's way down the road for you?
Wow, you got tough ones. I don't know any coach that can say that I'm going to be in this for another 5 or 10 years. There's so many things that can take you out of the coaching business. All I know is right now, and this whole year, I felt great. Felt like I've got a lot of energy and feel good in my relationships with the players, and as long as that goes on, and I'm not hurting them in what they're all about, and I'm not hurting the program, maybe keep going for a few more.